Hi everyone, welcome to Tech Tips. Today I'll be sharing how to create a resume with one of our library databases. You will need your library card number. First, we need to navigate to the database we'll be using today. You'll notice we're on the library website, NWRLS.com. You'll go to the Books and Research tab and left-click Databases. Once you're on the database page, you'll need to enter your library barcode number. Once you've entered your number, click Submit Query. This page on our website has a list of databases to choose from. Scroll down until you find Gale Cengage Learning. Left-click on Gale Cengage Learning. Once the screen opens, you may have to sign in again with your library card number. This will be the last time you have to do this in this session. Once you sign in with your library card number, the Gale product menu loads. This is a lengthy list of resources available through Gale. We are going to be using Peterson's Career Prep. In the search box, if you begin to type Peterson's, our resource will load. Left-click Peterson's Career Prep. This is the resource we will be using to build our resume today. You do need to register an account with Gale to use this resource, but this will be helpful to you in the future to access any saved resumes or cover letters that you created. Left-click Register. Fill in the boxes as needed. Email is optional, but it is helpful if you need to reset your password in the future. Once you've filled in the necessary information, left-click Register. Left-click the Create button in the Create a Resume section. This is your home page. This is where you'll find any resumes or cover letters that you've saved previously. Left-click the plus sign. You now have three choices. You can import a resume or cover letter that you've already saved to your device, or you can import it from LinkedIn. You can use sample content from this resource, or you can start from scratch with a template. Let's do that. Left-click. You now have choices for a template. Find one you like and then left-click on it. Your resume template will load automatically in the visual editor. This editor allows you to see your entire resume at once. You do have another option if you find this option to be too visually overwhelming. You can actually also work in the basic editor. If you left-click on that, this just means you're going to work section by section. If you want to add your contact information, you would need to click on your name and then add the information as needed and click Save. If you want to add work experience, you would work on it section by section. So you'd click the first option and add your most recent work experience and click Save. Personally, I like the visual editor better because it gives me a better idea of what the resume looks like. I'm going to go back to that and use that in today's example. One great thing about this resource is it gives you suggestions for what to type where. To type in a text box, simply left-click in the box and start typing. The next text tip is how to move, add, or delete text boxes or entire sections. When you move your mouse over a text box, you can see that it's highlighted in blue. This shading shows what area you are changing. Also, buttons appear over to the left next to each text box. The pencil button stands for editing. The up and down arrows will move the text box in either direction within the section, and the trash can button deletes that text box. Let me show you. I've added work experience to this sample resume, and you'll see that two of the text boxes are out of date order in this section. I need to move the January 2012 entry below March 2014. To do this, I need to click the down arrow. You're going to go to the left and click the down arrow. You can see that the text boxes have switched places. You might also decide that you want to delete a text box from a section. Let's scroll down to the Education section. Simply hover over the text box you want to delete and click the trash can button to the left. A menu box will pop up asking if you are sure you want to delete this. If so, click OK. You can move entire sections just like you move text boxes. Place your mouse pointer over the education section. You can see bright blue buttons appear. These buttons impact the entire section. The plus sign allows you to add a new text box to the section. The up and down arrows allow you to move the section above or below another one, and the trash can will delete the entire section. Let's move the education section above work experience. Click the up arrow. You can now see that the education section moved above work experience. If you want to include more information on your resume beyond work experience and education, left-click on the Add Section button at the bottom of the resume. You can add any of these sections listed to your resume. Summary, skills, portfolio, text section, custom dated section. Let's add a skills section. Left-click the plus sign next to skills. A new section now appears. Remember, you can click the plus sign to add more skills to your skills section. Over to the far left of the screen, there are other formatting and setting options. The History button shows your revision history. The Settings button allows you to change the title of your CV and what type it is. The Page Breaks button will allow you to see the page breaks throughout your resume. You simply turn it back off by clicking it again. The Appearance button lets you change the look of your resume, including text color, text size, font styles, and margins. This is something you will want to play around with while working on your resume. The Templates button lets you change the template you are using. Keep in mind though that it may override whatever you've already done. And the Preview button at the top allows you to see what your resume would look like before you print. The final tip for today is how to print your resume. In the top right corner of the screen, click the Download PDF button. This will open your resume in a new tab. You can then download and save the resume to your device or print directly from that screen. I hope you learned something useful in this Tech Tips video. Have a great day!